Well, what is going on, Agape City? Brad here, coming at you on a snowy Monday morning here in Michigan. But still, we're in double digits, so you gotta take it when you can get it. And so we're outside for a walk today. Hopefully you're gonna get outside at some point today, get some fresh air, and hopefully we're all surviving this winter together here in Michigan. But yesterday at Agape City, we kicked off a brand new series, Song of Songs. We're talking about love, but not just like love from like the aspect of like, you know, Valentine's Day and consumerism and just even what like social media is pushing as love. Like, we're looking at this book of the Bible, Song of Songs, and we're looking at Solomon's words of wisdom about how to start a relationship and how to maintain a relationship. And it was a powerful beginning of that series. And then yesterday we talked about this idea of just the grass is greener where you water it. And, Hebrews 13, it says that the marriage bed should be, respected by all, and so everybody should respect marriages. And so we're just talking about all of that. And it made me think of this. Marriage, in the Catholic Church, marriage is known as a sacrament. And the way I think about sacraments are things to help you become sacred or help you sanctify. And so, I believe the sacrament of marriage, like it's good for you. And I think one of the reasons it's good for you is everybody wants companionship. Everybody focuses on companionship, right? But I think one of the powers of the sacrament of marriage is it allows someone to be in your life to know you. You see, people's opinion of you is based off the amount of time they spend with you. You all think I'm, really smart because you're with me like an hour on Sunday. But if you're with me all throughout the week, then I do silly things sometimes. And so you're not always with me, so you don't really know what I'm like all the time. But my wife, she's always with me. Like, she knows what I'm like when I'm happy. She knows what I'm like when I'm peaceful. She knows what I'm like when I'm upset, when I'm worried. She knows what I'm like when I'm hangry, right? She sees me in every situation. And then when she sees something in my character that's unattractive to her, she's like, hey, I don't like it when you get frustrated that way. I don't like it when you do that. And I listen to that because I love her. I trust her judgment of me. And then out of love for her, not compulsion, out of love for her, I want to modify my behavior to be more attractive to her. I in turn become a better person for everybody around me. And I think that's the sacrament of marriage, to love someone and to trust someone to tell you truth. Someone who sees you more than anybody else, who knows you better than anybody else, to speak truth into your life about your character and about who you are, so that you, not out of obligation, but out of love, would want to modify that. Then I think that sanctifies you, and I think it's why marriage can be a sacrament for many of us who are in marriages. So, Agape City Church, I want to encourage you, those of us who are married, lean into that. Maybe risk asking that question: is there something about my character that is unattractive to you? And just listen to what your spouse says. And then Agape City Church, for those of us, for those of you who are single, just stick with this series, because we're going to talk about awakening love when it's ready, and we're going to talk about how to find that person that's your person that God has for you, not just the person that you want immediately. And so it's going to be a great series. It's going to be a great month. Remember, this month we're doing love outs. That's my dog. He's over there barking. I'm going to walk this way. Remember this series, we're doing love outs for the month of February. We're loving out our first responders. So the police department, fire department, EMS, med flight out at the airport here in Howell. The 911 dispatch is right here in Livingston County as well. Let's drop off some flowers. Let's drop off some food. Let's when we see them out and about, let's give them hand warmers and love, and tell them we appreciate what they do for our community. And so, Agape City Church, let's just show our first responders some love this month, on this very, very cold month, when they're out there standing in the gap for us and protecting us. And then also, we have family ministry events coming up, Castaway Cafe at the end of the month, student ministries meeting every single week. There's just so much going on. Make sure you're in the app. Make sure you're checking it out. This is not a commercial. This is Monday morning. So I'm going to leave you all with this. It's a cold week outside, but it can be a warm week in here. So let's get out there. Let's share the love of Christ this week, and let's warm up every environment we're in with love and truth. All right, I'll see you all later on. Peace. I'm out here.